All right, good. Any special requests today? Nope.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, it's good to see everybody. We'll go ahead. It's a couple minutes after now, so we'll go ahead and get started, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Spotlight the video. And we'll go ahead and mute everybody. And we are good to go. Okay, beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead and let's come lie down today. Let's do our more traditional approach. We will stand towards some point, but let's come lay down. Actually, if it feels okay for you and you have a blanket, maybe roll it up. No, this might feel like a bit too much, too fast, and if it does, then just go back to just a folded up blanket, or if you have your bolster, you could turn your bolster this way. But just coming, now we're trying to probably start feet on the ground, because it might be a bit much for the low back right off the get-go. And just trying to let the back body be on the ground. So like your shoulders and your head. And if you need support for your head for some reason, it doesn't feel good, then you could add your block, right? And just perhaps goalposting the arms or just out to the side, whatever feels good here. Right, and just arrive onto your mat. Let's close your eyes. And then let's really give ourselves permission to be present and just take care of ourselves here this evening. Right. Get any wiggles out. I'm going to take my socks off. I don't know why I wear socks in my house, but I do. I just allowing the chest to open, the shoulders to open. And again, if you don't need support for the head, then you don't need it. But I felt like my head wanted to be lifted a little bit here. And just coming into our space, into our practice. Just feeling some a little bit of gratitude this evening for being able to show up for yourself. Opportunity to move our bodies, which is always good. And calm our minds. Scanning through, noticing in the body where you might be able to soften a little more, maybe the face, right? I always kind of start at the face for myself, like the top of the head, let it relax. Let your brow be soft. And let your eyes just rest in the sockets. Allowing your face and the jaw area to soften. Just noticing. The front of the throat, the back of the neck. Just being here. Really allowing the collarbones to broaden. Notice if there's any tightening in the diaphragm area. for the belly. Just try to be soft. Allowing the hips to soften. And if your legs are long, then let the legs relax. If they're knees bent, feet on the floor, maybe now consider letting the knees drop in towards each other so that there's some support for your legs. Knowing that your practice is one of the best things that you probably have in your life. I know it has been for me for, I don't know now, 20 years, I guess, huh? Not teaching the whole time, but practicing yoga for that long, and it truly is a lifestyle. Or at least we hope it becomes that. Where you find peace throughout the day, little glimpses and moments of it. Presence and wholeness. Starting to feel ourselves breathe. Feeling the rise and fall of your body's breath moving in and out. Check back in. Did the face get tight when you started noticing the breath? Relaxing. Seeing if we can start to deepen the breath, breathing in and out through the nose, allowing the inhale and the exhale to be of equal lengths. So that we're filling up the entire torso with breath. Just letting it go as we exhale. Just having gratitude again for this practice that hopefully helps us stay grounded, peaceful when we need it. Starting to deep breathe now in through the nose, right into the belly. And then open the mouth, slowly exhaling, letting it go. And then again, breathing deep into the belly. Open the mouth and slowly exhale out. Breathing into the belly, up into the rib cage. Really expand the diaphragm as full as you can get it. Open the mouth and exhale it out. Good, really, really nice. And then one more time, breathe into the belly, into the ribs. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then even more breath, breathing into the belly, into the ribs, lifting the collarbones, but allowing that top shoulder heads to just relax. Big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale out. And then one more like this, breathing into the belly, the ribs, up into the collarbones. And then open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Really beautiful. Good. This time, let's breathe all the way up to the collarbones, hold at the top, and then sip more breath in and hold a moment longer. So breathing as far up the body as you can, starting from the belly. Let's breathe in, holding, breathe all the way up, hold, and open the mouth, exhale. Really nice, beautiful. So just coming now into our Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Keeping the breath as full as you can, relaxing the face. Really nice, beautiful. If you have something under the head, let's go ahead and release that and see if you can stretch the arms up. If it feels better to have support under your head, leave it there. Nice big breath as you reach through the arms, nice and long. And then exhaling, let's bring the arms down. And then gently roll to the side. And press up off of whatever it is that's under you. I'm going to get up and let's move now what it was, blanket bolster, whatever it is, long legs. And we'll come lay with a long spine. Just notice the difference. Probably won't feel as arched with the bolster or the blanket in this direction. And then take the feet out wide and drop the knees open. So now just starting to open up the hips at the same time, but staying soft and just deep breathing in and out. Again, making sure that you're not gripping in your face and just doing this simple, deep breath. It may seem simple, maybe it's hard, but it's important. It's so important. One more big inhale. Exhale out. And then gently start to move the feet towards each other. And then soles of the feet together. And again, if this feels like a lot, you could either place some blocks under the legs, or maybe you decide to come into Sukhasana, crossing at the ankles or the shins, whatever feels better. I'm just coming a little tighter into the hip, closer and tighter, stretch into the hips. And then let's inhale, sweep the arms up again. And exhale, bring the arms down. Two more like this. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bring it down. Smoothing with your breath as your rhythm. Again, inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, bring it down. Really nice, good. And then sliding your legs into a wide V. Good, and this time, inhale, circle the arms up. As you exhale, bring them around and down. We're making some circles here in our shoulder sockets. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, around and down. Let's just do two more like this. Inhale, overhead. Exhale it around and down. Last time like this. Inhale up. Exhale around and down. Beautiful, really, really nice. And then let's do 4 in the opposite direction. So that means you're going to inhale out to the sides. Right, come overhead and exhale down through the midline. Inhale out to the side. Overhead and exhale down. Right, 2 more times. Inhale. Exhaling. And just really enjoy it. Let it feel good to open up the shoulders. And again, last time through, inhaling, exhaling, bringing it down. Really nice, good. Go ahead and 1 knee at a time, bend them, place your feet back to the mat. Let's pull to the side now. Whatever you're on, let's take it out now. And push it aside. And come back onto your back. As you're ready, you'll hug the right knee in and then the left knee in. And just hugging the knees in. Let's move the feet around a little bit. Wake up the ankles, wiggle the toes. If it feels good, do some rocking side to side. Stay with your full breath. And just let the breath be the practice tonight. And as we're ready, we'll inhale, separate the knees, exhale, round it in. So making some circles in our hip sockets. Really starting to wake up hips and release the low back. Using the breath, nice and easy. And reversing. Full inhales and exhales. Really nice. Good. And then the next time the knees are apart, let's leave them there. Let's get a nice inner thigh stretch, breathing. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale out. And bring your knees back together. Let's take the arms out into a T. We'll take a breath as we exhale. Drop the legs to the right side. Coming into a reclining twist. Feel free to put a block under your legs if you want to. Maybe you look over that left shoulder. You're trying to get that shoulder to the ground. Maybe the right hand weighs the legs down. And just breathe so much breath into your side body. Big inhales, full exhales. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale it out. Okay, now let's take the left leg and just extend it out. Right, and let the foot rest on the floor if it's available for you. And feel that stretch now along the side of the left part of your leg. Just breathing into that. One more big inhale. Exhaling out. Maybe you're going to use a strap for this, or perhaps you can use your left hand. You're going to rebend the left knee. Maybe you'll take your strap around your ankle and just pull your knee and heel back. So you're laying on your side. Maybe use your right arm. If you can grab your ankle or your foot, do that. Right, but stay out of your shoulders. We're just stretching the quadricep on this left leg, right? Breathing into it, big breaths in and out. Right, this area gets really tight. Right, one more breath. Exhale out. Good, one more time, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Release your leg, nice and gentle. Stack your legs. Take the strap off if you have it. And then come back onto your back and press your arms down. Inhale, move those legs back through the center, through the core. As you exhale, let's drop on over, left side. Right? goalpost, maybe the right arm, or just reach it out. Some people like reaching it overhead, but just get the shoulder away from your ear, right? Maybe we're weighing the legs down. Maybe you're looking to the right to get a nice stretch, or stay neutral with your neck, whatever feels good. Let's keep that breath full, filling yourself up with so much breath. Good. One more big breath in. Exhaling it out. Last one. Feel free to sigh it out. It really helps relax our body. It sends a signal to the nervous system. And when you're ready, if it's available, we'll go ahead and stretch the right leg out here. Right? And if it reaches the floor, great. If it doesn't have to. Try to feel the stretch on the outer IT band of the right leg now. Just breathing. Big inhales and full exhales. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Really nice. Good. We'll rebend the knee, and then maybe you're going to find a strap here. I'm laying all over mine. Hopefully you're not. And then you can take it around your ankle. Right? Maybe cradle the head with the left arm. Make a little pillow, and then pull the knee back so it's in line with your hip, really. And if you can grab it with your hand, then do that. Right? But just stay out of the shoulders, and let's take some deep breaths into the front of this right thigh. Big inhales, full exhales. Right? One more big breath in. Exhaling it out. Last time, breathe in. Exhale out. Gently release your leg back where it was and take your strap with you. Take it off if you have it. And then roll back onto your back. One more time, this twist. Breathe in. Exhale out. Press the arms down. Use your core. Navel in. Inhale. Come back through the center. Really nice. Good. Now let's reach our legs up to the sky. Really take a moment. Get your feet moving so that all the blood, the lymph can come back down the other way. You can hold the backs of the thighs if you want. You can bend your knees. Right? Just moving all your toes. Very good. Beautiful. And then let's take a breath as we exhale. Open the legs to a wide V. So maybe hold the outer thighs. You can always add a strap here onto your feet if you want, right? Maybe you hold your arm, maybe you're on the inner thighs with your hands to help open up. Okay, just breathing. Press the low back to the ground. Pull your navel in. Big breaths in and out. Okay, one more big inhale. Exhale. Feel how gravity is helping us here, right? It's really noticeable. Maybe use your hands, bring your legs back together, give them a squeeze in. Beautiful, nice tight squeeze. Breathing. Really nice. And then let's take our knees above our hips and shins parallel to the floor. And then press your back body down into the ground. So press your low back down, your navel to the spine, press your arms down. Maybe even tuck those shoulders underneath for a moment. Pressing the arms down, just finding the engagement in your core. Use your breath. Beautiful. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Keep breathing and pressing everything down. Stay out of your face and shoulders. One more breath. Exhale out. Hugging the knees back into the chest. Very nice, good. And then one more time, let's take our knees above the hips, press the back body down. This time let's interlace the hands under the head and just rolling up slightly, right? Just a little bit here. Right, let your elbows be wide. Unless you need some protection for the neck, then let the elbows come forward and tuck your chin. Otherwise, just holding here, right? Holding the back of the head, letting it be heavy in your hands. Breathing, navel in. Good, one more big inhale. Exhale out. Laying the head down, hug the knees in. Really nice, beautiful. Go ahead, and can you bring the soles of your feet together and press them together? Press your back body down. Notice what that does. It turns on the inner thighs, the outer hips, the core. All right, so just press the feet together in the air. I know you could hold your legs if you want. Keep breathing and pressing. Stay out of your shoulders, your face. One more breath. Pressing everything down. Right, the rib cage, navel in. Press your feet together. Really active here. One more breath. And then exhale, release your feet to the floor. Good. Feet as wide as the mat. Let's drop our knees to the right side. And then pushing the pelvis forward a little bit, pulling the navel in. Right? Maybe we just want to align our left knee with our hip socket and press the inner seam of the left foot down so your glute is active. Maybe the right foot is nice on top of the thigh. Maybe it's not. Right? Just breathing here, feeling the stretch. Big breaths in and out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Really lovely. And then inhaling, you can move the left foot in a little. As you exhale, come back. Take a breath in the center, drop to the left side. Again, think about moving the pelvis forward and pressing the inner seam of the right foot down, maybe walking the right knee so it's in line with your hip. Right? Or if that doesn't feel right, you could just take your left foot on top of your right thigh. One or two more big breaths here. Exhaling out. Good, beautiful. Last big inhale. Exhale out. Good. And then we'll gently walk our right foot in. Inhale, bring the legs back through the center. Really nice. Hip width and parallel now with your feet. Crossing right ankle over the left. Let's take our right hand and just press the thigh open. Glue the left side down. Again, staying out of the shoulders, not letting the shoulders rise up. Right? Just pressing the leg open to get a nice little stretch here. And press the ankle into the top of the thigh and flex your foot. And maybe stay here, or now pick the legs up and maybe just pressing. You could also just hold left hand behind the left thigh and take your right hand and push the right thigh forward. That might be nice. Or if you want to come all the way into threading the needle, you could use the strap here. Again, especially if the upper body picks up off the ground or the tailbone picks up, use a strap and try to stay squared. Have a little, I'm wiggling funny. I have a little stitches on my back right now. No big deal, but I went to the dermatologist and had a problem there. You know how that goes. So I'm wiggling funny. It's because of that. Keep breathing. Relax your face. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale. Ha. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. Let it go. Good. Now, Let's see if we can grab a hold of our right foot and open to a half happy baby. And then open the left knee wide. So you've just got wide knee into armpit on the left side and a half happy baby on the other. Okay, just getting a nice stretch here, breathing in and out. Good, one more big inhale. Exhale. Very nice, good. Come back to the center and place your feet on the ground. Good, make sure your hips are pretty even. Cross left ankle over the right. Flexing the foot, press the ankle into the top of the thigh, left hand pressing thigh open. Breathing, saying hello to the hips, seeing how they are this evening. Again, doing your best not to get into the shoulder girdle or the face. Okay, one more big breath in. Exhale out. Very good, beautiful. Maybe we'll pick the legs up, maybe holding the back of the right thigh, pressing left thigh open, pressing ankle and thigh together. Maybe that feels nice. Or keep your foot on the floor, right, if it's enough. Or maybe we use the strap or interlace the hands on that right thigh now, but stay square as the right leg comes in. Keep pressing left knee forward. Breathing here, staying out of the shoulders. Using your breath to open the hips. One more big inhale. Exhale. Last time in. Exhale out. Very good. So left hand now. Let's see if we can grab the foot, maybe the ankle or the calf. It doesn't have to be the foot, right? So we're coming into a half happy baby, and then we're dropping that right knee open. Okay, so breathe here. Big breaths in and out. Nice soft face. Okay, last big inhale. Exhale. Very good, beautiful. Bring your legs back together, place them back to the ground. And let's see if you have a block or maybe the blanket or something. Lift your hips and let's come into a supported bridge pose. So I'm going to put that block right on the sacrum. I'm not there to check you. But if it doesn't feel good and it hurts, then you probably don't have it in the right place, right? So you're trying to put it right where the triangular bone is, right? Maybe tuck the shoulders a little bit underneath. So we're just going to do a supported bridge pose here, Seti Bandha, for a few breaths. And after we've had a few breaths, some of you, if you're used to lifting up a little bit higher, when we press our feet down, we usually do. Maybe you're going to press your feet down, lift up, and turn the block to level 2. Don't do it if it hurts the back. Right? And then just rest down on the block. And just breathing here. And support it, but tuck the shoulders so your chest is still kind of lifted up. And breathe. Breathing in and out. One more big breath. Exhale out. Good. Now if you want, you can grab the edges of the mat. We're going to press our feet down. And make sure they're hip width and parallel and walk them in. On the exhale, we'll lift the hips up. Right, so coming into a full Seti Bandha bridge pose. Right, press the inner seams of the feet down, tailbone long, navel in. Really activating the legs, drag the heels back a little bit. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good, press the inner seams of the feet down. And then gently relax back to the block. If the block is on a high level, you might want to take it back down to level 1 for this. So reposition it so it's comfortable and you're comfortable. Find that spot. And let's reach the right leg long. And then the right arm up. And just stretching out the right side, let it feel good, breathing into it, feeling the psoas, the hip flexor open up. Lots of breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring the right arm down, rebend the right knee, place the foot down, make sure you're still symmetrical, somewhat on that block. And then extend your left leg. Reach your left arm up. Breathe. Nice, feeling this nice stretch. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good, beautiful work. Bring the arm down, rebend the left knee, press your feet down, lift your hips up, slide the block out, lower your way down, and hug your knees into your chest. If it feels good, then lift your forehead to your knees and round into a little ball, right? Just keep squeezing yourself in, maybe rocking side to side. I'm looking for my phone, so I don't know what time it is. Sorry, guys. Okay, beautiful. Really nice. And then take the legs back down or rock and roll your way up or roll to the side, which I need to do today. No rocking for me. Pressing yourself up. Good. Beautiful. Let's come all the way up. Perhaps finding a blanket to sit on. Okay, something, a bolster, a block. Unless you don't need it, but it's my practice to use something, right? I'll come into our Sukhasana. Okay, so just sitting up tall. Find your sitting bones. Sitting tall, reaching the crown of the head up. Sitting back in your seat, palms can be up or down, you decide. Just close your eyes for a moment. Let's come back to our breath. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Take a moment to bow in, connect. Maybe setting a specific intention for your practice here. Or perhaps just filling your heart with 3 things you're grateful for. And let's open our practice with the sound of Take a breath in. Another big breath in. Open the mouth and exhale out. Good. Relax your arms down. Maybe a gentle gaze with the eyes. Let's go ahead and extend the right leg out. Pulling the left leg in. Square off your hips. And then take your left hand to your thigh, not your knee, but your thigh, and press it down. And then maybe walk out with the right hand a little bit. So we're just kind of trying to get this thigh, nice stretch, right? Breathing. Not trying to force anything too much. We're not forcing at all. We're just opening up the inner thigh here. Good. One more breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. And then come back and sit square. And now activate the right leg. Turn towards it. So find a little twist in your body. Here's where you might want to use a strap, right? You could hook this around your foot. All right, just turning towards it. Left hand, or right hand can take the strap. We'll reach up with the left arm, twisting as you exhale, come up and over. Right? Maybe we grab the foot, the ankle, the calf. Right? But notice what happens to this left side. Glue it down. Right? And just reaching and twisting towards this right leg. Use your breath, relax your shoulders. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Very good. And then come all the way back up. Beautiful. And then stay up for a moment. Come about halfway down. Or you've got your hand on the inside of your thigh if you don't have a strap. This time arm up and over the ear. So we have our chest facing the leg, the straight leg. Now we're twisting. Moving those right ribs away from us, right? So it's a little different stretch. Breathing here. Turning the pinky side down if we can. Keep stretching and breathing, gluing that left side down. Breathe a lot. One more big inhale. Exhale. And then making our way back up. Really nice. Good. You have your strap, let's release it, and then we'll change sides. So straighten out the left leg, pull the right leg in, reestablish your seat. Take your strap on over to your left side in case you're going to use that, right? And then take your right hand and press your left thigh down, and then walk your hand up a bit. Bend your elbow on the right side, left side, sorry. Right, so just feeling this nice stretch along the right side, breathing into it. You've got a straight leg, but it's not active. It's just really soft. I'm just trying to get a nice little stretch all here, breathing in and out. Good, one more breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Make your way up and then activate the straight leg, right? Twist your body towards that leg. Maybe now we add our strap, right? Or not, right? We're going to reach up with the right arm. We'll take a breath and we exhale. Twist, 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 and reach towards the outside of your left leg. Right? So it could be with the strap or without, but notice what happens on the right side. Try to glue it down. Keep breathing. Relax your shoulders and your face. Big inhales, full exhales. Good, one more big breath in. Exhale out. Good. And as we're ready, we'll slide our way up. If you've got your strap, or just come up and take your strap hand halfway down the strap, or you got your arm on the inside of your leg. Turning away, reach up, right arm. Take a breath as you exhale, pulling ourselves up and over towards this left side, gluing the right side down. Don't let it pick up, right? So that's going to determine how far you go, right? One more big breath, relax your shoulders. Last big inhale. Exhale. Really lovely, good. Let's bring ourselves back up. Good. Strap if you have it. And then both legs out in front. And your sitting bones. Right, flex your feet, sit tall, spread your toes. You know you can bend the knees if you want to. Use our hands just a little to help lift the chest, right? Trying to pull your shoulder heads back and have a tall heart. Right? The heart is lifted. We're breathing. Big breaths in and out. Good. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. So now, if you want to grab your strap again, do that. Take it around the balls of the feet. If you don't, and you want to just reach your arms overhead, do that. But start with pulling those feet back regardless. Either you're going to palms, arms to the sky, get nice and long in the backs of the legs. Take a breath, squeeze the outer hips. As you exhale, come forward, keeping the shoulders on the back. If you don't have a strap, then reach up, arms up, squeeze the outer hips still, and then come forward. Right? But keep your shoulders on your back. Right? Maybe lift up a little length to inhale, and then exhale back down. Right, let your heavy head go. Feel now not just the back of the legs, but the whole back body. Breathing into that space. One more big breath here. Exhale out. One more time, breathe in. Exhale out. Very good. And then just bringing ourselves back up, releasing your strap if you have one. And then let's just take a seated Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together. All right, so find your seat. Again, the sitting bones. A bit of butterfly in here to help open the hips. All right, breathe. Big breaths in and out. Very good, beautiful. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, come forward. Maybe forearms are pressing into the thighs to help open the legs. And maybe opening the feet like a book, feeling the inner thighs more. Maybe walking hands forward. Any variation, right? Just do what feels good. The shoulders are definitely on your back still, right? One more big breath in. Exhale out. And then walking yourself back when you're ready. Pull the knees in. Giving ourselves a little squeeze here. And big inhale. Exhale out. Good. Last thing we'll do before we come to our hands and knees is we'll sit like this for a moment. If you need to walk your feet out because it's more comfortable, do that. I want you to spread your toes apart. I don't know if you can see my toes. But spread your toes apart, right? And just press all your toes down into the ground. Just going to work the feet a little, the little bones and muscles in our feet. Just press all your toes down. Feel what that feels like. You should feel more of a lift in your arch. Breathe into that. Press the pinky toe, the big toe, all the toes in between. They're spread out and pressing. Good. Now relax them. And as if you have a towel underneath your foot, you're going to curl your toes and try and gather the towel. Right? We don't have one. If you have your blanket, you can certainly put it there. We could do that, but let's just pretend. Right? So just grabbing something on the floor with your toes. So spread them apart, squeeze them in, spread apart, squeeze in. Just a few more like this. I'm just going to work all the, not just the feet. It ends up, the sides of the legs into the knees. And a couple more. Good. 2 more times. Right, maybe you're picking up a pencil or grass with your feet. Sand, right? I've done this at the beach with the sand, right? So just squeezing Good, beautiful. And then squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Looking up. And then let it go. Very good. Now let's make our way. Hands and knees. Move forward. Maybe using the blanket. We'll come into tabletop pose. Knees under the hips. Hands under the shoulders. And squeeze the shoulder girdle onto the back. Pull the navel in. Firm the arms up, maybe the eye and the elbow spinning forward here. Neutral spine, right? Head is in line with the spine. When you're ready, we'll inhale. Curl the toes, lift the tailbone, look up. Cow pose. Exhale, rounding, pushing it all the way into cat. So taking a few of those with your breath as your rhythm. All right, letting it feel good here. Moving through the vertebrae, through the spine. Breathing in and out. Let that breath be what leads us here. Right. Big inhales and full exhales. Beautiful. Maybe two more times. Press down through the first set of your knuckles and between the thumb and the index finger. And then when you're ready, let's bring the big toes together, separate the knees, and just set your hips back, pose of a child. Bring the forehead down, maybe the arms rest behind you, maybe that feels better, maybe out in front, or even a goalpost arms like this feels nice, whatever it is. Breathing up and down the back body. Deep breaths in and out. There we go. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Good. Let's inhale our way back up to our hands and knees. Take your knees back underneath your hips. Hands are under the shoulders. We're pressing out through all the knuckles. Firm your arms in. Pull your navel in. Rib cage together. Let's go ahead and reach back through the right leg. Okay. Squeeze your hips and flex your foot. Zip up the core. Take a breath as you exhale. You're going to bend. Point your foot if it's easier. Bend the knee and bring your knee and nose towards each other. Inhale, send it back out and flex. Maybe look up a little arch. Exhale. Inhale. Try to stay even in your hands, hips even. Exhale. Inhale, flex as you come up, lift the heart. And then exhale around, point to the toe. One more. Inhale. Exhale, lift from the lower belly. Okay, this is the spine, but it's the belly. Inhale, right leg out. Flex the foot. Find your gaze. Left arm reaches forward. One more big breath in. And exhale, releasing, pressing back, pose of a child. Do rest here, and really rest the arms if you want. All the way up that back, right? Fill up the thoracic spine, that upper back with your breath. One more time, big inhale. Exhale out. Good. Coming back up to all fours. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, pressing through that first set of knuckles and out through the fingertips. Pull your navel in, zip up the rib cage, reach the left foot straight back. So we want it straight back. We don't want it out to the side or up too high. We want to try to straighten the arms. Good. Pull the ribs in, navel in, take a breath. Arching a little bit that upper back as you exhale. Point the toe and round and try and breathe through the nose. Inhale, flex and lift the chest. Exhale, round and point. Inhale, flexing, lift. Lift from that low belly. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rounding. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back out. Activate that straight leg. Find your drishti, your gaze, and the right arm comes forward. All right, breathe, breathe, breathe. One more big inhale. And then exhale, releasing back. One more time. Pose of the child. Beautiful. As we're ready, we'll go ahead and inhale our way back up. Hands are forward of the shoulders here. We're going to prepare for our downward facing dog. Right, so hug your shoulder girdle onto your back. Pull your navel in. Curl the toes, and on the exhale, lift the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Right, just feeling that stretch into the backs of the legs. You know you can take your legs wide. You can bend your knees. Right, but if the legs are straight, then press the backs of the thighs to the wall behind, lift the front of the thighs. Can you press all your toes down like we were when we were sitting down? Same thing with your hands. Press all parts of your fingers down. Spin the eye, the elbows forward. Pull that belly in, push the ribs together. Big breaths in and out here. Good, one more big breath in. Exhale out. Really lovely, good, beautiful. Come high onto the tippy toes, just for a moment. Breathe in, and on the exhale, send the heels back down. Only 2 more like that. Inhale, high onto the tippy toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch the feet. Exhale, come down. Last time, in, up high. Exhale it down. Good. Walking hands and feet towards each other or just hands back, whatever's better. Come to a nice forward fold, bend your knees. Right? Maybe hold opposite elbows, maybe sway the body. Maybe pull yourself in closer or interlace hands behind your head. Or simply just hang over. There are so many options. Do what feels good for you, but use your feet. Press down through the toes. Right, breathe. Big breaths in and out. Good, let's inhale to a flat back. Lift your shoulder heads. Good, as you're ready, start to bend the knees and sit down. Utkatasana. All right, so heavy your tailbone. So my feet are not together. I twisted the hip width and parallel. So you could do that too, or you can bring your feet together. All right, but sit back and try to spread the toes, but then press down through the heels. Lift your chest. Good. Let's turn the palms away from us, thumbs out to open the chest. Just a few breaths here. Squeeze your outer hips in. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Press your feet down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale to the heart. Very good, beautiful. Press your feet down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hinging and diving forward, pulling the hips back, folding all the way into Uttanasana, forward fold. Good. Inhale to your flat back, shoulders are on the back. As you exhale, bend the knees, sit down, come back up, wing your arms back, squeeze your outer hips, heavy the tailbone. Good. Breathe. If it's available, sit a little lower, but Keep the weight in the heels. Look for your toes and your shins. Squeeze your outer hips. Take a breath. Exhale. Press the feet down. Squeeze your booty. Lift up. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Dive forward. Inhale to your flat back. One more time. Sit down. Bring your arms back. Come up. Variation of Sukhasana, chair pose. Squeeze these outer hips in. Tailbone is heavy. Navel is in. Open your chest by turning the thumbs out. Good. One more breath. Maybe a little lower. Energize your legs. Press your feet down. Squeeze your glutes and inhale. Lift up. Exhale, hinge and dive forward. Good. Inhale to your flat back. This is the last one, I promise. Sit down. Like, what? Okay, good. Squeeze your outer hips. Put the weight in the heels. Pull your navel in. Good. Breathe. One more time. Press down through the toes, your entire foot. Squeeze your glutes and inhale. Lift it up. Exhale to the heart. Really nice, everybody. Beautiful. Release your hands down. So turn sideways on your mat and walk your feet apart. Right? Maybe you're going to use a block here. Let's take our feet nice and wide. And turn the toes in. Let the outside edges of your feet be parallel with your mat. And inhale, lift your heart up. And as you exhale, come forward, flat back. Try to wing your arms back. So you're going to use your core here a little bit. You can bend your knees. Wing, 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 wing. Until eventually, maybe the hands come to the floor. Maybe they come to the block. Right? Just let yourself come all the way into a wide leg forward fold. Right? Lift the front of the thighs if your knees are straight. Right? The hands could be on the floor of the block. Keep breathing. Press down into your toes, all your toes. Feel the lift in your arch when you do that. It'll help lift the inner seams of your thighs. Breathe here. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Good. Inhale to your flat back. Maybe your hands are on the blocks. Pull your hips back in space. Good. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Really nice. Good. So from here, let's see if we can go ahead and take our right hand to our right ankle and then start to take the left hand that way as well. Pull back. I'm sorry, left side. You're going to the left. You're pulling back on your right hip. Press your feet down. Shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. You can always take your block along with you, right? Exhale. Come back to the center. Lift your heart, flat back. When you're ready, you can have that one hand on the block. And maybe now right hand can come to the ankle. We start to pull ourselves that way. Pull this left hip back. Maybe the block comes with us with the left arm. Maybe our hand is on the floor. But pull the left hip back as you twist your body towards the right. Good. One more big breath in. Press your toes down, bend your legs. And then exhale back to the center. Good. Beautiful. And then bring your feet in just a little. Turn your toes out. Sit down and roll your way up to stand. Good. Okay, then let's turn the right leg and toes 45 degrees. Left leg and toes, turn them out. So we'll make our way into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So we have heel to arch alignment. Okay, we're going to bend into this left knee. Okay, really pressing down through all the parts of your feet. Tuck your tail, lift your frontal hip bones. Right, heavy the tailbone. Roll the inner thigh of this left leg to the sky. Corset your ribs together. Float the arms out as you breathe in. Few breaths here. Press, press, press into the back leg a lot. Keep rolling and activating the right glute underneath. Roll the glute underneath. One more breath here. Exhale out. Drop the back arm. Inhale, reverse. As you exhale, we'll touch side archer. Arm can come straight up or over the ear, or maybe you choose to wrap it. And come up, good. Press into the feet, be strong. Inhale. Exhaling, reversing. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, come back through. Good. Big breaths in and out. Really send this top hip behind. Good. Don't hang out in this arm. Press your feet down. Squeeze your feet towards each other. Good. Inhale, lift up. Warrior two. Reach the arms up. Turn the feet the other way. As you exhale, split the arms, bend into the right knee. There we go. Heel to arch alignment. Tuck your tail. Really find your legs, right? And then we can add the arms. Okay, spread your toes apart. Press into the back seam of the left leg and the inner thigh of that left leg. Sit towards the heel. Open your chest. Tuck your tail. Zip your ribs together and squeezing especially the buttocks on this right side. Breathe. One more breath. Dropping the back arm. Inhale, reversing. Stay bent in the leg. Right, as you exhale, come forward. Top arm is either wrapped or straight overhead or maybe up and over the ear with the pinky side down. Keep pressing your feet down so strong. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Good, really nice, good. Take a breath. Exhale one more time, up and over. Good, beautiful. Press your feet down. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, straighten the legs, turn your toes all this way. Exhale your hands to your heart. And let's walk our feet in for a moment. Tadasana, breathing. Tuck your tail, lift your frontal hip bones. Very good. Inhale, circle the arms up. As you exhale, let's drop the right or the left arm and hinge. Press down through the right foot. Just get a nice stretch into the side. Breathe a lot to relax your shoulder. One more breath in. Exhale out. If you want a little extra, send this bottom arm out. This right arm, left arm comes out. Feel your oblique muscles, right? Press down, press down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over. Good. Press down through your left foot and breathe. Tuck your tail, navel in, your core is engaged. Maybe this bottom arm reaches out for the last breath or two. And then come back up. As you exhale, hinge, dive forward. Feel free to bend your knees, but let your heavy head go. Good. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold in. Press through the feet, squeeze your glutes, let the arms help you. Inhale up. Exhale to the heart. Very nice, everybody. Beautiful. So if you have a blanket, let's bring it in. Let's be our nice little standing thing. Roll your blanket up. Hopefully you have some kind of support here, blocks, right? It would be great. Feet are hip width and parallel. So stepping the right foot up and then the left foot up. So stand here for a moment. You're going to feel the backs of your legs, right? Feeling them open, breathing into it. Deep breaths in and out. Right, stand tall. Shoulders on the back. And when you're ready, just stay here because maybe this is a lot. Otherwise, you're going to inhale, float the arms overhead. On the exhale, come down. Come down, come down, come down. You can bend your knees. If you can, keep your legs straight, finding the blocks. Stretching the backs of the legs in Ardha Uttanasana. Take a few breaths here. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you fold further in. So really saying hello to the back of your legs, right? Your hamstrings. Nice, saying hello, breathe. One more breath in. Exhale out. Good, last breath. Exhale, let it go. Really nice. Inhale back to your flat back. Unless you're there, we'll meet you there. Walking your feet off of the block or the blanket. Fold in one more time. Just notice the space you've created. Good. Take the blocks aside. Set your hands down. Walk yourself back into down dog. Come high onto the tippy toes. As you exhale, if you can, you're going to come drop your knees. Move these blocks out of the way. And you're going to come lay on this blanket so it's across the pelvis. We're just going to come lie down here for a moment in Crocodile Pose. Stack your hands. And you can scoot further down if it needs to be. Just come where you can lay down. It's going to feel funky because there's a blanket in your belly, right? Just a few breaths here in Crocodile Pose, releasing any pressure in the front body. Very good. This is great for digestion. Not so great if you have to go to the bathroom. Hopefully you don't. Release your head. Bring your hands back by your ribs. Press your feet down. Activate your legs. Maybe kneecaps lift up. Tailbone long. Breathe in on the exhale. Sukhasana. Cobra pose. Feel free to lift up higher if that's you. Right? Have your shoulders away. You can be down here though. You don't have to lift up all the way. Okay, just big breath in. Exhale out. One more time. Come all the way down. Stack your hands. Maybe resting here. We'll do it one more time. I know it might not be that comfortable. You have to get used to it. It's really good to release tension in your belly this way. When you're ready, activate your legs, press your feet down, let your hands come back down by the ribs again, squeeze those elbows, shoulders onto the back, breathe in, exhale, Sukhasana. Again, maybe you're down low, maybe you're going to come up. Try not to do this, right? But now with your shoulders up, pulling the shoulder girdle back and down, hugging the elbows in, press the feet down, tailbone long, one more big breath here. Exhale. Either lower down and then press yourself back, pose of a child, or from here, if it feels comfortable, bend your knees, all fours, and back, pose of a child. Rest. Really nice. Keep breathing big breaths. And when you're ready, let's inhale up to all fours, moving anything. Arm your blanket from down on the back. Hug your knees into your chest. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to instruct you now. All right, so just hug your knees into your chest, and maybe just rocking and rolling side to side. Doing anything else that you might want to do before your final rest. If you want to take a twist to either side, if you want to do a happy baby, making your way into your last pose. And then when you're ready, take a few minutes. If you're doing a twist to either side, maybe take a couple breaths to each side. Or maybe it's a happy baby or baby Konasana. I'm sorry, I'm not demonstrating. My back is saying it doesn't want that anymore. Back there. So, but anyway, when you're ready, you begin to make your way into final rest. Maybe legs are long, maybe you slip a blanket underneath. Maybe you come with the blanket under your spine again. Maybe legs, if you're in a bedroom and you have a bed, it's really nice to bring your legs up on the bed, the backs of the knees. Coming into your rest. No more to do. Coming back to this place of surrender where we started. Relaxing the face. Letting the breath just be normal. Go with any control of the breath, but trying to stay with the body a bit longer. Giving our nervous system a real chance to rest here. Stay a moment longer with your body. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, including us, safe. To begin to deepen the breath, slowly waking the body up, small movements with fingers and toes. Maybe a nice stretch overhead with the arms if that feels good. Nice big breath in. Exhaling out. Eventually bending the knees, either place them to the mat or hug them to your chest. If you want to roll to the side for a moment, just pausing there. Or if it feels better to rock right into a seat, you most certainly can. Make our way up for a moment. We can acknowledge the fact that we've shown up for ourselves and just take notice. Bringing the hands in front of the heart one more time, bowing in. Maybe thinking of 3 more things. If you did it before, 3 things in general that you're grateful for. If you did it before, now you're thinking of 6 more, or total of 6 things. Right? And let's seal our practice with an 3 shantis and right? Singing peace out into the universe. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. One more big inhale. Exhale out. My heart honors and recognizes yours. Thank you so much, you guys. Namaste. Go ahead and unmute you. You guys have to unmute yourself. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it. All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful be with you. So enjoy your evening and take good care. And hopefully I'll see you Saturday.
Yes, see you Saturday.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Beautiful
Bye,
practice.
everybody. Bye, Teresa.
Bye. Have a good night.
You too.
Good night,
Gary,
Karen.
thank you, Gary.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Good night.